Hey guys, Holly Agnew here. I am the owner of Holly's Holistic Health, and I help people create a healthier relationship with food by learning to listen to their bodies instead of fighting with it. Eating doesn't have to feel like a battle, it can feel peaceful. So today, by the end of today's live, you'll walk away knowing how to tell if your hunger is emotional or physical, the key signs to watch for, and what you can do in the moment when emotional hunger shows up. So the two types of hunger are physical hunger and emotional hunger. Let's break those down. So physical hunger is your body's natural way of asking for fuel. It comes on gradually, usually 3 to 4 hours after your last meal, and you might feel your stomach growl, have low energy, maybe even a little lightheaded. And here's the key, you're usually open to different food options. You might think, yeah, a sandwich sounds good, or maybe soup. Your body isn't demanding something super specific, it just needs nourishment. Emotional hunger, this is very different. Emotional hunger usually hits suddenly. You weren't even thinking about food and then bam, you're craving chips, chocolate, ice cream. Emotional hunger is usually tied to a feeling. Stress, boredom, sadness, loneliness, or even happiness. Maybe you've had a rough day at work or you're celebrating something and food feels like the reward. And emotional hunger usually demands one specific comfort food, not just any food. So I know sometimes like late at night, when I'm sitting down watching TV, sometimes I just want something sweet, and especially when I'm stressed. So I'm not necessarily physically hungry, I just feel like I need to eat something. And what I really needed was a break and some stress relief, but at the time, food felt like the easiest solution. So here are some key differences to watch for and how you can slowly here's a breakdown you can share slowly with emphasis. So where you feel it. Physical hunger is felt in your stomach. It's gnawing, emptiness, rumbling. Emotional hunger is felt in your heart or your head. It's a thought, a craving, or an urge. And physical hunger builds up gradually, where emotional hunger is sudden and urgent. Physical hunger is open to options of different kinds of food, where emotional hunger craves one specific thing. It's usually high sugar or high carb comfort foods. And physical hunger usually goes away when you eat. You feel satisfied. Emotional hunger doesn't. The food might temporarily numb the feeling, but it often leaves you with guilt or frustration. So can you think of a time when you had emotional hunger instead of physical hunger? Drop your go-to comfort foods in the comments. I'd be interested to see what yours are. I know for me, mine's chocolate, unfortunately. Sometimes ice cream, but most of the time chocolate. So now, here's the empowering part. You don't have to let emotional hunger run the show. Here are 3 simple steps to practice when you notice it showing up. First, give yourself 5 minutes. Just pause, give yourself 5 minutes before acting on the craving. This isn't about denying yourself forever. It's about creating space to check in, and then sometimes just pausing helps you figure out if your body is truly hungry or if it's because of an emotion. Next, you want to try to shift your energy with something small, like a walk outside, stretching, listening to a song, drink some water, or even text a friend. Often, the craving will fade once you meet the real need. And for most of us, really, actually probably 75 to 80% of those in the United States are chronically dehydrated because we drink sodas instead of water, we eat food instead of drink water. Water is one of the main staples we need. We cannot survive without it. So one of my first go-tos is to drink water before I try to eat too much food. Just because most of the time I'm not hungry, I'm thirsty. Next, you can try to soothe yourself. Ask yourself, what am I really hungry for? Maybe it's comfort, rest, connection, or a sense of calm. Food might be one option, but it's not the only one. And here's the thing. It's okay. You can still choose food sometimes. Awareness gives you the freedom to choose, not just react. So, emotional hunger is about feelings. Physical hunger is about your body needing fuel. Learning to tell the difference is a powerful tool, and that's because it puts you back in charge instead of letting the cravings control you. So if this clicked for you, I've created a free handout called Emotional Hunger versus I can't even get it out. Emotional Hunger versus Physical Hunger, a simple guide. It is a side-by-side chart of the differences and a 3-day challenge that can help you practice this at home. Just comment hunger below and I'll make sure I send it to you. And if you guys have any questions about this, again, just comment below. Happy to help you. Talk to you later.